Berlin is a major sporting center in Germany and Europe. In 2013, around 600,000 Berliners were registered in more than 2.30 amateur sports and fitness clubs. Berlin has established a high-profile reputation as a host city of international sporting events. The city was host to the 1936 Summer Olympics, the 2006 FIFA World Cup Final, and is the venue for several professional sports clubs in Germany's top leagues. The largest Olympic training center in Germany is the Sportforum Hohenschönhausen, at 55 hectares, one of the largest sports and training centers in Europe. It is home to 19 sports clubs, a school and competitive sports center, as well as a dormitory for athletes in training. History. Friedrich Ludwig Jahn, known as Turnvater Jahn, was born in 1778 and worked as an assistant teacher in Berlin. At Berlin's Hasenheide, Friedrich Ludwig Jahn opened the first German gymnastics field, or open-air gymnasium, in spring 1811. His activities were particularly pointed at the youth, with whom he went to the gym field in free afternoons. The German gymnastics, understood by Jahn as a whole of the physical exercises. Jahn developed well-known gymnastic equipment, invented also new apparatuses, particularly by his main writing, Die Deutsche Turnkunst. The apparatus gymnastics developed to an independent kind of sport, and so the gym activities were not only limited to simple physical exercises, which he quoted as following: going, running, jumping, throwing, carrying are free exercises, everywhere applicable, as free as fresh air. With the National Gymnastics Festivals in Coburg in 1860, in Berlin in 1861 and in Leipzig in 1863, the memory of Jahn's ideas returned into the people's consciousness. The inscription at the gable of his house, Frisch, frei, fröhlich, from, translated as fresh, free, happy, good, which originated in Jahn's time, became the basic idea of the German gymnastics movement. Football. The two main football clubs in Berlin are Hertha BSC and the 1. FC Union Berlin. The Stadion an der Alten Forsterei is the largest single-purpose football stadium in the German capital. The 2006 FIFA World Cup Final was held at Berlin's Olympic Stadium. Open-air gatherings of several 10,000 spectators have become popular during international football competitions, like the World Cup or the UEFA European Football Championship. Many fans and viewers come together to watch the matches on huge video screens. The event is known as the Fan Mile and takes place at the Brandenburg Gate every 2 years. Basketball. The main basketball club in Berlin is Alba Berlin, which dominated the basketball Bundesliga especially in the late 90s and early 2000s. Altogether, the team won 8 German championships, 7 German cups and the Karak Cup. The now dissolved LSV Spandau also won 1 German championship in 1939. Ice hockey. The main ice hockey club in Berlin is Eisbären Berlin. Altogether, the team won 7 German championships and a European trophy once. Handball. The main handball club in Berlin is Fuchsia Berlin. Karl Schellens, father of handball, was born in Berlin in 1890. Volleyball. The FIVB World Tour has chosen an inner-city side to present a beach volleyball Grand Slam every year. Athletics. The Berlin Marathon is one of the largest and most popular road races in the world. In 2008 alone, the race had 40,827 enrolled starters from 107 countries, 35,913 official finishes and more than 1 million spectators. Along with 5 other races, it forms the World Marathon Majors. The most marathon world records for men and women have been set at the Berlin course, which is known for its flat profile, even surface. The event is split over 2 days. About 8,000 additional inline skaters compete at the marathon course the Saturday before the running event. Power walkers, handbikers, wheelchair riders, and the children's marathon are also part of the marathon weekend, which is organized by SCC Events. The annual IAAF World Challenge event ISDAF for athletics are also held here. The IAAF World Championships in athletics were held in the Olympiastadion in August 2009. In the men's 100 meters dash, Usain Bolt broke his own 100-meter sprint world record with a time of 9.58. Snooker. Berlin has hosted several times the German Masters, a snooker ranking tournament. It is held at the Tempodrome since the 2011 tournament. Skateboarding and BMX. The Melo Park in Köpenick is one of the biggest skate and BMX parks in Europe. Venues. The traditional Sechstagerennen takes place in the Velodrome every January. Around 75,000 spectators attending this sport event every year. Next to the venue, the Europa Sport Park SSE is one of the biggest swimming and diving pools in Europe, where both professional clubs and locals can swim the laps. The venue was host to many national and international competitions in all kinds of swim sports from high diving to swimming the crawl. Both form a sports complex built in the course of the application of Berlin for the 2000 Summer Olympics. International sporting events. 1936 Summer Olympics. The 1936 Summer Olympics, officially known as the Games of the 11th Olympiad, was an international multi-sport event that was held in 1936 in Berlin, Germany. Berlin won the bid to host the Games over Barcelona, Spain, on the 26th of April 1931, at the 29th IOC session in Barcelona. To outdo the Los Angeles, USA Games of 1932, Germany built a new 100,000-seat track and field stadium, 6 gymnasiums, and many other smaller arenas. They also installed a closed-circuit television system and radio network that reached 41 countries, with many other forms of expensive high-tech electronic equipment. Filmmaker Leni Riefenstahl was commissioned by the German Olympic Committee to film the Games for $7 million. Her film, titled Olympia, pioneered many of the techniques now common in the filming of sports. The Olympic Village was located at Elstal in Westermark, on the western edge of Berlin. The site, which was 30 kilometers from the center of the city, consisted of 1 to 2 floor dormitories, dining areas, a swimming pool, and training facilities. Total ticket revenues were 7.5 million Reichsmark, generating a profit of over 1 million marks. The official budget did not include outlays by the city of Berlin or outlays of the German national government. 1974 FIFA World Cup Group A. Group A at the 1974 FIFA World Cup featured 3 matches at Berlin's Olympic Stadium, all involving Chile, against West Germany, East Germany and Australia. West Germany won 1-0, although the other matches were draws. The infamous match between the 2 German teams, however, was played in Hamburg. 2006 FIFA World Cup Final. The 2006 FIFA World Cup Final was held on the 9th of July 2006 at Berlin's Olympiastadion to determine the winner of the 2006 FIFA World Cup. Italy beat France in a shootout after the match finished 1-1 after extra time. France's Zinedine Zidane was sent off in his last ever match for headbutting Italy's Marco Materazzi's just in retaliation to verbal insults. 2015 UEFA Champions League Finals. In May 2013, the Olympiastadion was chosen as the venue for the 2015 UEFA Champions League Final. In July 2014 it was announced that Berlin will also be the host for the 2015 UEFA Women's Champions League final. The women's final will be played at the Friedrich Ludwig Jahn Sport Park. Berliner Olympians Franziska van Armsick, Robert Harting, Claudia Pechstein, Jochen Schumann, Ulf Timmermann, Katharina Witt,